Okay, welcome everyone. This is the January 8th. Welcome back. Google Hangout here for the uGameHub FireFan app. And we welcome you viewers. Thanks for checking back in with us this Sunday afternoon. We got a good game going on right now, Pittsburgh and Miami, and it looks like Pittsburgh was going to run away with it. But we'll go to that here in just a minute, I think. And I'm going to try a few things here, and we can do a few things. But I'd like to welcome you back here to this uGameHub.com website. If you're watching this live or on replay, we certainly welcome you here, and thank you for taking the time and effort to join with us today. We do these Hangouts every Sunday at 1 p.m., and we're going to continue to do this through the end of the NFL season, the National Football League season here in the United States. We're going to be obviously evolving and moving into the NBA and soccer as well, which means we're going to do more routine hangouts. And it's kind of interesting. We'll talk about this a little bit today. And I'm flying solo so far. Richard and John and maybe Alan are going to join us here in just a minute. But this is our first day back in the new year, 2017. And here in the States, it's colder than usual everywhere. And the city I live in, if it gets below 30 degrees, it just locks up, whether there's snow or ice or anything. People just talking about it, they just don't go outside. So anyway, it's kind of interesting. I live on a golf course, and this golf course is right here, and I haven't seen a single person out there all day, and it's only like 35 degrees. And it's pretty funny. Anyway, but welcome. Thank you for checking in with us again today. And again, like I said, we do these hangouts every Sunday at 1 p.m., and we're going to continue that up and through the Super Bowl, which if you look on to the right of this broadcast window, if you're watching this, uGameHubs.com website, to the right of this window, you'll see the schedule for the month of January. And the February 5th is the NFL Super Bowl. And so we're going to kind of gear up to that because everything really primarily is around American football right now. And as this app transitions, in my opinion, this is where the real fun starts because 90% of the people are going to drop off once the NFL season's over. So that creates a tremendous opportunity for a lot of us to stick with it, whether it's NBA basketball, March Madness is coming up. That's going to be a lot of fun. Soccer and some of the other things that they're going to be bringing. I've got a really, really good website I want to share with everyone for the end of this hangout. It's an unbelievable website. It gives you scores around the world and all the way down to like darts. Like there's some dart league in India and Italy, and it actually lists the scores in the games that day. And it's live stuff. I don't know how they do it, but it's actually, I'll give it to you now. It's called Couch.com, I think. Let me. I think it's Couch. Is it Couch? Yeah, it's Couch. Bear with me just a minute here. I'm checking it out here on my own. And it's kind of funny because their icon is just a couch, and I guess it means you just sit on the couch and don't do anything. So bear with me just a minute here. You can actually watch this stuff live. Oh, here it is. SofaScore is what it's called. SofaScore, SofaScore. And it's an app you can put on your Android, Microsoft, or ISO Apple deal. It's free. It's a free app, and it's called SofaScore.com. And you'll get any score around the world. It's just really unbelievable. I'd check it out if I was you. Just take every different countries and everything else. So anyway, SofaScore.com is it. Anyway, getting into a little bit of content today, we wanted to talk really just about an update on the app, and the update really is it continues to grow. However, the NFL season is cut down from 32 teams. Now it's down to 7, I think, and after about an hour, it's down to 6. At the end of this weekend, it's going to be down to 4. No, 8. Actually, it'll be down to 8. So it's rapidly, cutting down, and basically what that does is it limits the amount of points you can get. I was just checking on my app I'll show you here if I can get it back on here. And it shows that, that my, well, you can't see it there, but 2,905 points. And I can tell you this, half of those points, at least half of those points were because of the pregame. You got to do the pregame. And I've kind of figured out how to do the pregame fast, really fast. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to wait and kind of share that at another time on how to do it. But I can blow through the pregame, very, very, very quickly. And it only takes about 10 minutes to do that. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make here is that as this NFL season winds down, the opportunities to play are going to be limited. Obviously today there's only two games to play. Yesterday there was 2 games to play. No games on Monday, and then the NCAA championship game is tomorrow, but we're not going to be able to play that. So anyway, it's going to be moving into NBA basketball real quickly with your games every single day. Every single day, and so there's going to be some really, really good opportunities to really rack up some scores and get some points fast. And again, that's what we do here. It's all we do here at uGameHub.com at this website is teach people how, to score points and get tokens. So it's all we do here. When we get into this NBA, we're already doing it now, but we haven't really figured out exactly. But I can tell you this, it's going to be the pregame. You've got to do the pregame every single day, and if you knock that out, you're going to be scoring, you're going to be scoring about 50 to 60, as much as 100 points per game. And if there's 7 or 8 games going on, you don't even have to watch a game. Just do the pregame in the middle of the night. It takes about 15 minutes to do all games, and then you're done. Hey, John, how you doing?
Doing good. Can you hear me?
Got you good. Thanks for jumping in here. I was just explaining, as the NFL season winds down, the opportunities to play are limited, but it also creates a unique opportunity too, because 90% of the people are probably going to drop off playing, or at least for a while. But I think they're going to come back for, March Madness maybe, and obviously the football season begins, it's only 6 months off. So, but, the opportunity for soccer, lacrosse, and all these other sports that are going to be bringing on creates a good opportunity for us. And again, we're here just to show people how to, make points, and earn points, and that's all we do here. One thing I did mention on this hangout, I know you watch these hangouts over and over again, but I found this really, really good website called sofascore.com. You should write this down. It's SOFASCORE.com, SofaScore. And that website gives you all the scores, any score you want anywhere around the world. So if you're playing, technically you could play a soccer game, which would be South Korea, Thailand against, Hong Kong South. I don't know, soccer game, and do a pregame on that, and earn points doing it. And can you watch the score live on sofascore.com? So it looks like you locked up there, John. You'll be back here. I'm sure you'll jump in here in just a minute. But anyway, share that with our viewers, and viewers watching. I highly recommend go to that, download that, put it on your mobile device, your mobile phone, so you have it right there ready next to the FireFan app. So again, it's sofascore.com, and be careful. I think it's originated out in UK, United Kingdom. So the home games, you just got to weed through it and figure out how they do it. But it's, the home game isn't at the bottom all the time. So, but it's a really good app. John, did you get that sofascore.com?
No, I dropped my internet connection there, so I didn't hear it the last 5 minutes.
Okay, no problem. I was just sharing with everybody that, I'll just move on real quickly here, but I share with everybody a really good app I found, and it's called sofascore.com.
Okay.
It's SOFASCORE.com, and it'll give you scores anywhere around the world.
Really?
And
that's cool.
Yeah, it's crazy. Badminton scores. It'll give you a dart league score in United Kingdom. I mean, it's and it's live too. So I don't know how they do it, but it's real interesting, and it's a good site to have in your arsenal for everything. But I was sharing with the viewers, just as the NFL season winds down, the opportunities aren't going to be as abundant as they were before to score points. However, once they transition into NBA, and once the NBA becomes available, which I've been told it should be happening almost any day now, that we're going to be able to obviously have NBA games almost every single day. And again, it goes back to, the reason why we're here at uGameHub.com is to teach people how to get as many points as possible, by playing the app. And I can tell you it's going to be the same thing with the NBA, and it's going to be the pregame. You got to get the pregames in. How many points are you showing right now in your account? Yeah, I think we lost him again. Yeah, well, he'll jump back in. But anyway, viewers, again, the whole idea here is to play the pregame. Get in there and play the pregame. And let me give you a little tip. This is the tip. John, how many points do you have now?
Hold on just a second here. Hope I don't drop. I'm having a problem with my internet connectivity at the moment. I have, if I can get it up on the 4G here. We depend so much on technology. When it falls, it's
yeah, I hear you.
It's a killer. And I just missed my picks. Here we go. I have 8,655 points.
Okay, great. I'll bet you half of those, at least half, or maybe 3/4 of those came from pregame. Setting up the pregame. So I guess he lost his internet again. But anyway, that's great. I mean, that's a pretty good score. It's actually a very good score. For what's out there now, I think. So I don't know with who's got the most points, but I was talking to somebody. This one guy has 26,000 points. And I don't know how he did it, but he did do it. And I think a lot of it has to do with his system, how he's set up. He's playing every single game, every single play. And there's some people out there doing it. I've already written bots. There's a few bots out there you can buy, to play every single game, and that's crazy. But as this app grows, that's where it's gonna be. But we're at the forefront of it, and still learning. But it's coming around really well. John, I was saying that your 8,000 points. I'll bet you easily half of those are from pregame.
Well, not necessarily half of them. Probably 25%, because I didn't start doing the pregame stuff until about. There were only 2 full, league games left in the season before I actually did that.
Yeah, I can tell you that's pretty much all I've done. Is pre-games. And I'll play a game when I have time, but I'm really, really busy. So I'll do the pregame, all the pregames one night, and I don't even really read the question. I just, if at the top, I figured this out. At the top left corner, if you hit the top left corner button every single time, that's your best chance to score the most points.
Is it?
Yep.
I hadn't tried that yet.
Yeah, I just don't even read the question. I mean, you can if you have the time to do it. I mean, that's the educated way to do it. I really recommend doing that at first. But if you don't have time, hit the top left corner, and you're basically betting on the favorite or betting on the highest percentage.
Right.
Which means the lowest points.
Right.
But
I typically take that the opposite direction. I don't read all the questions, but I look for what's the biggest points, and I say, "What the heck?"
I tried that. I tried that too, and trial and error. And some of those points are 200 points, or some of those points are 30 points. But in the long run, doing the lower percentage, 10 points a click. You're gonna score more. You get 15 questions, and if you can get 7 or 8 of those, at 10 points per game, it's 16 games a week. You're scoring points. So anyway, that's what we learned. And again, this is the first season, so it's really going to be interesting how it looks now to where it looks next year. So, it's just a matter of, riding the horse, and staying on it. So, but anyway, this week, John, was just a quick update. And is there anything you'd like to add to the viewers, so far that you'd like to chat about with the app?
No, I will tell you, we're in about an hour, we're having a big FireFan wild card party at one of the local bars here in town, Jonathan's. And, expect to have a big crowd. I know I've got about 25 people that have confirmed already. So we're pretty excited about it. And
all right. I think we lost his connection again, but he'll pop right on back here.
Yeah, well, my bad. I hadn't done that yet, but and I apologize. My connectivity, I moved out of my office out here in the dining area, and the connectivity seems to be giving me fits.
It's all right. It's all right. So good luck with your event coming up here in an hour or so. But all in all, in general, as we kind of wind this session down, or we've got a few more weeks and a few more games here in the NFL, and we'll rapidly get into the NBA,
right?
And soccer as well, both of them at the same time, NBA and soccer. How do you feel about the app so far?
I think from the day it launched.
All right, he'll pop right back in here in just a minute. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be positive. John really spends a lot of time with this, with this app. I'm more of an independent guy that, I like to do the due diligence, cut it up, and take it apart and put it back together and look at it from that. Where John actually he's in a big group and several big groups and plays with his kids and on every game almost every weekend. So I think that's great and very good with it. We'll pop on here. Richard's supposed to join us as well. He hadn't been feeling well, so sending prayers out to him. And then one more, Alan Breen is supposed to join us, sometime soon in the future. He likes to watch these from time to time, but Alan's not a screen guy. I don't know why. I can't twist his arm a little bit. He's a wonderful guy, a tremendous person, and I've got to get him on one of these hangouts here pretty soon. So, all right, we got you back.
All right, hey, I'm going to bow out because I don't want to be so disruptive, but I'm having a hoot of a time. I'm looking forward to the NBA next week. I'll be in my regular spot, and we should be good. So,
okay, John. Okay, appreciate it all, and thanks for checking in with us, John, and everything. And certainly, I look forward to seeing you next week. And with that, I'll drop it off here myself and say thank you, viewers, for checking in. And again, we do these hangouts, once a week, 1 p.m. Sunday, Central Time here in the United States. Same time, same place. We'll be back next week. And I think the topic is NFL playoffs. So we'll be able to go to all the different playoffs. I was going to do some screen sharing now with the Pittsburgh game, but I don't think I got so much going on right now on these screens. But we'll do that next week. We'll do the screen sharing next week. Wait a minute, bear with me just a minute here. I want to see if let me check one thing, and I'll see if I can do this. Yeah, we'll have to do it next week. So anyway, viewers, thank you for checking in. And if you're watching here in the United States or anywhere outside the United States, hope you stay warm this time of the year if you're in the winter part of the world, and like we are here in the United States. And thanks for checking in with us. As we always say, Richard and John and I always say, we encourage everyone to go to either YouTube.com or Google.com and type in uGameHub.com, and you'll get a list of all of our previous hangouts we've done in the past. You can watch and pick and choose from the different topics. Alternatively, you can go to uGameHub.com and to the right of this broadcast window, if you're watching this at uGameHub.com, you'll see a list of all of our old hangouts we've done with topics as well. And you can pick and choose, just click those and get to know a little bit more about us and obviously more about the app itself as well. So again, thank you for checking in with us this Saturday morning or Sunday morning, and we look forward to seeing everyone next week. Stay safe, and we'll see everyone next week. Take care.